What's up, guys? Bernie back here for deck building, and I think we've got a pretty sweet deck. I'm not certain that it's amazing, but I think it's pretty good. So let's divide up the cards and see where we're at. I'm not sure if we're playing both Arrow Storms, but I'm going to keep them. It is a strong card. It is strong, and we are slower. That's definitely true. So let's get our morphs in on 3. Let's immediately just ditch this Canyon Lurkers. It's just really not what we want in this deck. And we could definitely ditch a couple more cards. Salt Road Patrol is pretty good here. It's probably better than Summit Prowler, although Summit Prowler is kind of more on colour than either of these cards. But the 2/5 bodies are definitely good. I think I'm happy running 2 Killshot, 2 Arrow Storm. This curve is a little slow. I will definitely admit that. I think we do need the Horde Ambusher in this deck. I think that's important. But we do have 6 things to do on turn 2, and that's really not bad. And we have plenty of things to be doing on, well, four things really to be doing on turn 3, depending on whether we want to hold up Killshot and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this deck. Maybe Ifrit Weapon Master was a bad choice in hindsight because we're not really winning with damage on the ground very much. So it flipping up and acting as a combat trick offensively is not going to be as good, I don't think. Maybe we actually wanted the defeated resistance, but then looking at our split of creatures and spells, this seems about right. Although we could definitely cut the Arrow Storm for something. We might even just want to cut it for like a Summit Prowler, because it is expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, and we have things to be flipping up on 5 as well in terms of War Behemoth and Ifrit Weapon Master. Okay, let's have a think about land, and then we can go back and make cuts later. I'm half regretting this Jeskai Elder pick. I'm not sure if it was the right thing to do over the take over the second Windscar Crag, but we're going to have to just see about that. So let's add some lands, and we're looking to add 13 basics here. So let's see what it suggests. That would put us at 6 white, which I would be happy to play. 7 blue, which is a little on the low side, and 8 red. I say it's on the low side, but maybe this looks about right. So if we hadn't taken the Jeskai Elder as well, we wouldn't be so dependent on having blue on turn 2, because Bellstrike is not really a turn 2 card necessarily. It can be, but it's not necessarily. Yeah, my greed. I think my mana's suffering because of my greed here. So lesson learned: don't be greedy. I think 5 white is going to be fine, except for maybe Wingmate Rock. That's the main reason we're playing white. 6 white is a little low for a 5 drop with double cost red. A double cost white. Our red is going to be fine, and our blue is going to be fine as well, but I would ideally be liking to play 8 blue. So if we take in that Windscar Crag, we could drop a mountain and play an extra island, and then we would have 7 white, 8 red, and 7 blue. So that would probably have been a lot better. But never mind, that's just in hindsight. We're going to add this to our deck, and then we're going to have a little think about what we might want to cut to make this deck a little bit more consistent. I mean, we could cut the Jeskai Elder, but I'm sort of more inclined just to cut. Well, I don't know if even if we cut it, I don't know if I would like to go down to 6 blue sources. What do we ideally want? I mean, ideally we want another white source, but I think playing another Plains is actually just going to hurt the rest of our deck too much if all we are playing for it is Wingmate Rock. Let's have a little think. So we have Summit Parallel, we've got Double Barrage, which this card is great in some matchups. Triggers prowess, and when you have your big stuff out, it can just overrun them. But we don't. Again, triggering Ferocious for this deck is difficult, so I'm boarding them in mostly for this this pseudo Wrath effect against the Mardu decks. But I think that's our deck. I'm not totally happy with it, but I think it's fine. I'm not happy with the mana base in any case, but I think the rest of it's going to be pretty solid. So that's the deck, and I will be back for round.